Hello and happy January, Crafty Clan. If you're following along with my 6-month plan, then you know that January is our time for research, and it is the perfect time to check the keywords that worked. Hopefully, October, November, and December is the busiest time for you, so you'll have had the most number of data. I am not going to lie, last year was terrible in my Etsy shop, so I am gonna turn it around, gonna try and turn it around. And the first thing to do is a little bit of keyword research. So I'm taking you with me real time to show you what I'm doing, and hopefully you can follow along, do your own thing. And keyword research doesn't have to take hours. Well, we'll find out how long it's going to take because I'm not going to cut anything, which is a little bit scary. So this is all real time. First thing I want to do is to make a keyword list. Even a free eRank account, you can get keyword lists. This is just a place to save everything in. You don't need to use a keyword list. You can use pen and paper if you want, but this is a whole lot easier, as you'll see. So we go to tools, this is erank.com, keyword lists. Although I also work for eRank, these videos are my own. So we go here and we just want to say create a new list, and I'm going to call this one, what was last year? It was 2023. That will do nicely. So we now have a happy Anthony, and we have our new list. So all I want to do, if you have your eRank connected up to your Google Analytics, then you get loads of cool data there. If you don't, what you can do is go into your Etsy shop and look at the stats there and pull the data from there and pop it in, type it manually into eRank. But I'm going to show you how to do it here. So I go on eRank shop, traffic stats, and this is getting all the data. And what we're going to do, my shop was on vacation mode for quite a while. So let's just look. I thought I said 2023. I'm confused at the year already. Last 15 months, because my stats are low, my data's low. So you want to pick as big a time period as you possibly can. And this is showing the keywords that I got the most visits for. Nice and simple. So these are my important keywords, and literally all I'm going to do is pick out the ones that I want to remember. These are my important keywords, so I want to remember them. I want to look at them. So all I have to do is, you see this 2023, this is my keyword list. It has 0 out of 100, and when I click the little grey star so that it goes gold, it becomes 1 out of 100. So I have saved this keyword that I think is a cool key, an important keyword for my shop. I've saved it to a keyword list, and there's no point in not having all of these good ones here, or as good as they get, the ones that have the most visits. Now, what's going to happen, the way people search, the way search engines work, is over time, basically, you're going to have a lot of views come from lots of different random keywords. So I'm going to go through these and go like Samoyed plush, Havanese plush. I don't make plushies. That's just people are idiots. Dog bookmarks, good. These are keywords I want to follow and have a look at. They've worked for me. I don't need to take typos. That's fine. And it's a typo of plush. So I'm looking, I've got some dog breeds, cat bookmark. You know, these are all relevant for me. I can save up to 100 keywords. So again, don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want plush. Needle felt border collie. Yes, these are all things that work for me. Now, I only had 10 people visiting for them, but that could well be because my position on Etsy was so low. Could I do better with these keywords if I ranked a little bit higher? That's on average where I was ranking. So yeah, some of these if I was ranking higher, they could be good keywords. So I'm just going to pick up, I'm not being fussy. I'm not, all I'm doing is, yeah, see, like I picked that mistake. It doesn't matter, but just all of them that look sort of random. Corgi gifts for women. That's an interesting one that I've never used before. So I'm learning stuff. Felt cat, these are all relevant. So you just click them all in. I'm loving this. So this breeds of dogs is giving me an idea that perhaps at some point I should sit down. What are the top 100 breeds of dogs? Make a listing for every breed of dog. I can totally do that. Oh, Welsh Springer Spaniel, Welshie. I've made them in the past. That's spelt wrong, Ebenezer. Corgi Butt. Dogs. That's a weird one that I'm ranking so high. Corgi merchandise. Never thought of that. Corgi bookhands isn't what I make, so I'm not going to take that. But bookmarks, felted corgi, and literally just go through and pick everything slightly relevant. Hey, made in Scotland. I used to have that as a tag. That's interesting. Just pick all of these that look kind of relevant, and these are keywords that kind of worked one way or another for me. Are they any good? Corgi slippers. No, I'm not picking that. Corgi bookmarks, plural. Yes. Cats. Yes. So what looks good? There's a lot. I'm seeing I saw felt border collie, felted border collie plush. So although the word border collie by itself isn't great, potentially it hasn't been great for me. Potentially I could be getting, yeah, here we go, border collie statue. So people are looking for border collies, but they're looking for more long tail keywords. That is interesting. Felted book. So these are all absolutely interesting things. Like I've been saying, corgi butt bookmarks, but people search for cat butts as well. Interesting. Corgi ornament. Yeah, so I've got 56. I think 56 keywords. How long did that take me? I have no idea. But 56 keywords is pretty cool. And I've got some ideas that like, oh, Skye Terrier, there we go. Fox Terrier, breeds of dogs. There's like ding ding in my head for something that I need to be doing. And this, hopefully that'll be for you. You can pull that. Now, if you don't have your Google Analytics connected to eRank, then pop on over to your Etsy shop, go into stats, open it up to a year, 15 months, get all the data you can, type it into a keyword list. But now we've got the 58 here. We just open this little thing and I go view list. And that's going to take me to the keyword list that I just created. And this literally, I'm not going to do too much. We're not building a listing or anything. We're just looking at it because there's all the data here. So this is really cool. For example, obviously the first thing we see is my shop name. People search for that. I have enough listings showing up. I don't even have to think about that. That's good. But bookmark. Now, yeah, I got some views for that. So what you can do here is I could write a note to myself, or I can just flag this and go like, green, this is a really good keyword it's relatively high competition, but could I show up for that? Because there's search volume all year round. The same for bookmarks, plural. There's search volume all year round, so I maybe want to think about that. But it's easy if I have dog bookmark, cat bookmark, bookmark, cat. I'm optimized for bookmark, but it says, yeah, Pam, you're on the right track. Maybe keep going making bookmarks. But then we look at bookmark cat. It doesn't have a lot of searches. People did find me. They have found me for that. So yes, I will keep on making cat bookmarks, but yeah, I'll think about it. The same border collie. So that just showed that is telling me. So I want to think about there's a bit of search volume throughout the years. So I'm going to put that onto maybe an orange, an amber list to say kind of important, but it's not where my focus is going to be. but we are border collie statues. So border collies are kind of good. So maybe, okay, I'm actually gonna bump that up. I want to be thinking of border collies a little bit more. Maybe make some more things. And we're looking, cat looks amazing. Unfortunately, cat bookmark. This, I'm just looking at the search trend graphs, by the way. This is the past, was it 15 months? Yep. The past just over a year, we're looking at the search trend. So cat is increasing, cats plural is decreasing. Chinese crested used to be good for me, but it doesn't have a whole lot of searches. But it's something I can look at what the most popular breeds of dogs are, or I can look at what the most uncared for breeds of dog, not uncared for, the most uncatered to. There we go. So we look. I mean, yeah, we can even see that here. If I search for corgi, now corgi's been pretty good for me, and it is one, I'm going to light green it, because it's not the highest search volume, but it's all right, and it's not a massive competition. It's all right. But I can look and go, okay, corgi compared to Chinese crested. If the search volume was a little higher, look, there's hardly anyone making Chinese crested things on Etsy. It's a really cute dog, by the way. So yeah, you just quickly look through all of this and go, what are my most important things? Like corgi butt bookmark, it's what my item is, but there's not a massive amount of searching. In fact, corgi butt bookmark, like 60 people searched in 1 month. There's 25 people selling that. That's like mainly me. Corgi butt, yeah, those are all kind of me. Corgi Gifts is a fun one that pops up. So this is one that I might want to check seasonally. Which Christmas, let's make Christmas purple. You just make your own codes in your head. Corgi Gift for Women, sadly, that was one that happened last year. Again, Corgi merchandise, not necessarily good. But Corgi Ornament does peak a couple of times a year. So I'll put that on my Christmas list. And yeah, that's all we're going to go is go through, look at the search trend. All of these have brought me searches. People have found me for this. All of these. So, like, even if it's saying nobody's searching, it can be one or two people, or there might be searching in the UK, or, a million and one other things. But so yeah, breeder dog. Actually, Havanese doesn't look awful. It does have some reasonable searches. So I'm going to give Havanese gets a light green. I've got a few listings for Havanese dogs, but yeah, so that's not a bad one. Made in Scotland. That's interesting. Last year, well, like a year past November, there was a peak, but not much. Yeah, and that is all there is to it. You look through, find stuff that has have a reasonable trend. Unique bookmarks, that is interesting. Yeah, but that is all you need to do. I've made a list just now of keywords I want to keep an eye on. Yeah, that's all I want to do for the first stage. So I really want your keyword research doesn't have to take a long time. That was 14 minutes with me talking and getting distracted. So just all you are doing for just now is saving those important keywords. And it's as easy as that. And just doing that's given me some ideas, but I've not done a whole lot of research. So give it a try. Let me know how it goes for you. If you come up with any cool ideas, if you find some reasonable keywords that you didn't even know about, if you've got a new way of focusing. But that's January done of our monthly plan. It's a six-month plan. Anyway, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.